Carol Tobias, now president of the National Right to Life Committee. Carol, thank you. Your organization, one of the oldest anti-abortion groups in the country. You've been part of its national leadership for 35 years. Your reaction to today's court decision?
I'm thrilled. I really believe that the court issued the right decision. They corrected a mistake they made in 1973.
Carol, what is your message and the message of your group for, say, the grandmother in an underserved community in the South or the Midwest, concerned that something awful and criminal happens to her granddaughter, that without the privilege of money and connections, she might have to terminate her pregnancy in an unsafe way or carry an attacker's baby to term?
It is a cold, heartless society that would tell a woman that if her financial circumstances are difficult, she should kill her child. We need to find ways to respond to that, to help her. The pro-life community has 3 times the pregnancy centers available for that kind of help than there are abortion sites. We've got states coming forward with programs to help her through that kind of circumstance. We really believe that the unborn child is a human being that needs to be protected, but we also want to help their mothers through any difficult circumstance.
But just to be a little more specific, should a young girl who's been attacked realize very, very early that she was going to have to carry an attacker's baby to term, your response to her is, you must do that?
Well, several states are going to be making those kinds of allowances in their laws.
Of course, but not all of them will, as you know. And that was the point that I was trying to get the response to. In one of those underserved communities in a state where there are no exceptions, what do you say to that grandmother about her granddaughter?
Her granddaughter is going to need love and support, and hopefully the community, anybody that knows about it, is going to provide that same support. An abortion, killing her child, is not going to erase the memories. It is not going to erase the crime, the terrible deed that happened. The perpetrator needs to be charged, and hopefully that mother is able to look at that child with love and not regret making a second decision that, the first one she had nothing to do with. She was not responsible.
Thank you. If Republicans regain control in Washington, will your organization advocate for a nationwide ban on all abortions in America?
I certainly support a law that would protect all unborn children, but I think everyone knows, to be realistic, it's going to be years and years and years before we get anything like that through Congress, and that's going to take national consensus just because of the way the congressional structure is set up.
Carol Tobias, excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt. Please continue.
No, so I would support that, but it's going to take many, many years before we get even close to something like that.
Carol Tobias, president of the National Right to Life Committee. Carol, thanks for your time tonight.